how are you using AI in your video creation process, if at all? And then sort of what stage is that, like pre-production planning? Is there anything in production you're doing, or in editing, or using something like the script to edit with?
Um, I use AI as I kind of use it like a PA. It's in a weird way. So I find myself on car journeys. I find myself chatting to it, and I just kind of like, if I have an idea, I'll kind of rant an idea at it, and then ask for it to read back what I've said, and then very occasionally I'll ask it to kind of rewrite something, or I'm really hesitant to allow it to write my words. I want really my words to be my words, and also I want my, in terms of my client work as well, that's messaging. And I feel like really I feel very strongly that that a sales pitch, whether it's mine or the ones that I'm creating for my clients, should create a human connection between the seller and the buyer, and a unique voice, and a sort of, yeah, personal connection. And I don't, I have yet to see anything that AI has written that's able to kind of, make you, I think you buy from someone when you feel understood and when you feel seen by that person. There's an emotional connection needed. It's very difficult to have a robot fake that. I mean, the best it can do, and it does it very well, is to pastiche other people's work. And probably pastiche other AI's work now as well, because you never know where it's getting its content. But so it's brilliant for kind of dinner party laughs, where it's describe how to cook an egg in the style of Ernest Hemingway or whatever. It's fun for that, but I wouldn't use it for. I mean, for a start, I would feel like a hypocrite. Why would a client pay me to do something with AI when they could just do it with AI themselves? So there's that. But also, you asked me how I use it in my video production process, and I use it as a repository for my ideas, and to sort of help me. I'll say things like, if I'm doing a video series, I'll write the hook, if the same hook or the same call to action for all the videos. AI will be the one that copies and pastes that. I'm using copy and paste metaphor, even though I'm sure that's not what it's actually doing, but it's whatever it is doing, I have no idea. But I would use it to, I would say, take my new hook and apply that to all the video scripts in the series. And so it's holding all I treat it like a word processor, I suppose. It's holding those words, and a word processor you can converse with, which is a very useful thing. It's not, obviously I'm not going to stand here and say it's useless and it's got no place in the world, because it's changing everything. And I think that quote somebody said, where it's not AI that's going to take your job, it's someone using AI that's going to take your job. That hit home quite hard, I think. And so I want to understand it and get the most out of it. But then I also don't think it's going to replace that human connection between seller and buyer, which is my bread and butter.